Novel writing is kind of my first love. I started off as a storyteller by writing short stories and writing actually some early novels, even when I was pretty young. Studied novel writing along with filmmaking and screenwriting when I was in college. I wrote Unidentified as a feature-length screenplay and novel almost simultaneously. I used the early drafts of the screenplay very much as an outline for the novel. And it just seemed like a cool opportunity to explore this story in two mediums. In the novel, you get to go into a little more of the inner lives of the characters and do some things that the budget constraints of an indie film won't necessarily allow. The story is very experiential in nature, so it's fun to be able to explore it as a novel, since that kind of is my first love. But at the same time, this is very much meant for cinema. And I think people who've read the current draft of the novel and read the script, the response has overwhelmingly been positive, and people are excited about just the nature of the story and just how viscerally powerful the experience is, which is why I just really believe it's going to be a very compelling movie in its own right. Stories by the River has been making short films since 2012, and all along this has been a conversation we've been having about making feature films, realizing that really that's where ultimately this all needs to go, is to making feature films for various reasons. One is that there's more audience reach, there's a broader audience reach in feature films, and there's also financial viability in feature films that just doesn't exist in short films. But making short films has really provided for us a great platform for creating the network we need of people in the New England area that are talented, really dedicated crew that are willing to work hard and see a project through. And it's been great to be able to work with volunteers. Now it's time to make a project with a budget and pay these people and make something that's bigger, that's even more ambitious than anything that we've done so far. I actually showed Christina the outline, which is something I never do. But I was like, I think you can follow this. You've seen enough of my writing. You've seen me make movies with Stories by the River. So I think you understand my process enough to know that you can just read this spreadsheet outline and get a real sense of this is what I'm going to go after. I told her, listen to this soundtrack and read the outline. And she did, and she was like, it's cool, I dig it. So from there I ran with writing the script, and then ended up writing the novel, and I'm going to self-publish the novel as a means to really get the story out there, start connecting with the audience, and be able to lay the groundwork for making this feature film.